All right. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to my 141 life, where we are on a journey of becoming the wise woman that God wants to bring us into. So today I just got to tell you about glasses. I went yesterday to pick up my new glasses. I'd ordered them. I'd ordered a pair of Transitions. I'm tired of squinting in the car, and I know, just get a pair of sunglasses, but I always got to take these off, put those on, and then remember. And honestly, I cannot read without my glasses. Everything here is just blurry. Like if I pick up without, it just is a blur. I need my glasses to be able to read. So I went yesterday to pick them up because, hey, they said they were in. And I take off these and give them to her because I have new lenses coming for these. And I put them on and I stand up and I just went, whoa, this is not right. Okay. And I took them off and I handed them to her. And I said, I don't know, but these are not right. So she played around with them and adjusted them and things and put them back on. And I gave her these. And she's like, all right, give me half an hour and I'll have your new lenses in. I'm like, okay. So I left and I went to Costco and I'm driving. And I'm like, this is not right. The lights are blurry, and I'm winding up and I'm driving like this because I can't judge distance. I can't, it's just wrong. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong, but these are wrong. So I go into Costco. And they always have these banners hanging down, and I look up and the letters are blurry. I'm like, this is weird. This is not right. I can't see in these glasses. So I'm walking around Costco like this, but I can't read labels. I can't, and I'm like, what is going on? So I finished up very quickly in Costco, and I went back to the eyeglass place, and I walked in and I just took off my glasses and I handed them to her and said, I don't know, something is really wrong, or I'm really weird. I don't know, but these are not right. Yeah. So, and I desperately just wanted my glasses back. And here's what happened. Okay, she hands them to the other guy that's there, and he's going, well, have you ever had, I don't know, progressive lenses? And I said, I've been wearing them for almost 4 years. Okay, because this chick can't read without her glasses. And I got tired of having to go put my cheaters on, okay, or they were around my neck. And I'm like, I need glasses that I can read with all the time. So he's playing around with them and checking my prescription and that kind of stuff. And he's like, oh, that's not right. I'm like, what's not right? The lens in my right eye was spot on with the prescription. The lens for my left eye, they had flipped numbers. So no wonder I felt like I was in a bubble and that things were just, I'm like, I feel like I'm almost underwater, it was wrong. So wrong. So my eyes are trying to adjust. This one is right and this one is wrong. So they're trying. And I'm like, Lord, I was looking through the wrong lens. In life, when we look at things through the wrong lens, things aren't good. I couldn't judge distance. I couldn't read things correctly, even though the one eye was trying so hard to take over for the other, because this one was right. This one kept influencing this, and it was wrong. So in John 4, The woman at the well. Most of us are super familiar with the story, right? Why is she at the well in the middle of the day? Probably because people weren't very nice to her. Okay. People were probably talking, saying bad things. They didn't agree with her life, all of these things. So she just went when they weren't there. But Jesus, right? How many in our own life have we had an encounter and go, but Jesus, he showed up and my life changed. So here she is sitting at the well in the heat of the day, where all the other people who were maybe a little judgmental, so she didn't have to deal with them. But Jesus came. And after her encounter with Jesus, where'd she go? To the very people she was trying to avoid. But Jesus. Her way of looking at things changed. Jesus became her lens. And, if we can't effectively look through the Jesus lens and look through other people's opinions and how they stand and what the world says is okay, at the same time, we get messed up. We're going to wind up one side or the other. And when we allow this wrong lens to influence how we see things, we can't see things correctly. We can't judge distances. It just doesn't work, not only in the natural, but in the spiritual. So Psalm 34, I've been in here for, I don't know, days and days. And it says, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. So if I'm not looking through the lens of God, if I'm not looking through the lens of who Jesus is in my life and who I am in Jesus, I'm telling you, things are blurry. Life is blurry. I don't read things correctly. I don't judge distances. I don't see things coming at me correctly. It's blurry. It's out of focus. But when I'm looking through the lens of Christ, things are still coming at me, but I can see them. I can see them correctly, because this woman at the well, even though these people had not been probably nice to her, I mean, come on, women, we can be mean to other women who are living a life who we do not approve of, right? She went and told them about Jesus anyway, regardless. So put on the lens of Jesus Christ. He says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So many things he says, so many things he's done for me and for you. And people cannot hear if we don't tell them, if we don't show them. It has to be Jesus, and it has to be the lens of Jesus. And we have to look through the lens. If we get sidetracked and begin looking through the lens of the world, we are messed up. So I got my new lenses in these glasses and I put them on. I'm like, oh, perfect. I was afraid that these new lenses would be messed up too. And then what was I going to do? I don't even know, So put on the lens of Jesus Christ and look through. It says, what verse is it? It says 11, I come, my children, listen to me, and I will teach you the fear of the Lord. What man is there who desires life and loves many days that he may see good? Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from speaking deceit. Turn away from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. When we are looking through the lens of Jesus Christ, and everything filters through that, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. So, my friends, seek peace and pursue it. seek Jesus and pursue Jesus, because he is the lens we should be looking through, and love others the way that he loves, because Jesus is our lens of truth, our lens of life, our lens of hope, of grace, of mercy. He's our lens. So put on the lens of Jesus Christ, and life will be less blurry. I can't even get the end. Yeah. Love you.